forgot I need to get my hat from today. Hello, you guys. Hey, Be Better, Charity, Just Johnny, Denise, PG Lover Brown. What's up? What up? What's up? What's up? Taj Hearn. Hello, you guys. So I have a question. I'm trying to get some things available for you guys. Does anyone wear turbans? I find that some people wear turbans and it's pretty cool. It has like silk in the inside. And so I know my sister, she's like my fashionista person. So does anyone wear turbans? Let me know. How are you guys doing? Do you guys like the new logo? Hello, Shay Mitchell. Hello, Rarest Hugh. Hello, Lively. Hey, you guys, where y'all at? Please tell me when you're partnered up with Target. Who is that? A guy, dude, or girl? I think you're a dude. I'm doing my work. All right. A lot of times people want to go straight to the big dogs and they're not ready. And I like operating like a local rapper and focusing on the people. And then like when the big dogs are ready for me, cool. But like right now, my focus is on getting it to like local beauty supply stores. So if you have a beauty supply store that's in your area, please tell them to hit us up. Tell them that you would want your girl. Okay, my bad. That you want our products in their store. I tell you guys, not you particular, but I say this all the time on the live that it sounds better when the people say, yo, I want this in this store. If you had it in your store, I will buy it. As opposed to me saying, hey, my product's pretty cool. Can we sell it in your shop? They want to hear from their customers. So that's always been my goal, Rarest Hue, to be in Target. It will happen. I have a lot of people around me that have big red buttons around them. But for me, it's about production. So that's why it's very important for me to have this warehouse that we're about to move into so that we can manufacture it. So other brands that you see growing, they grow really, really fast and they give their things to a manufacturer and they say, hey, make this stuff for me. And then when you get in this Target and you're like, yo, this is not the same stuff. So because I'm going to be my own I am always going to be my own manufacturer, I'm literally learning how to put together a manufacturing facility right now. And so, which is why, you guys, I haven't been doing hair. A lot of people they get their hair done. They're like, yo, what's up with Dr. Locs studio? Mama had to shut that down because I'm one person, so I'm putting together this warehouse and hiring new people and making sure everything's legit. My top priority is making sure my employees, my first customers, that they're taken care of and they're feeling at home. So making sure this warehouse is pretty dope. Thank you so much, Fem Focus. I appreciate you. We've been working on this. I have an amazing team. Oh my gosh. Shout out to my brand manager, Q. She's amazing. Oh my gosh. Like this woman is amazing and designer and all that. I'm just so thankful that I have a team so I can focus on the other things. So I respect it because our locks are precious. Yes, your hair, your body's precious. So I have plans to make body products and skin products and all that. And I can do this. So I'm not handing over my products to a manufacturer to do what they want. No shade on anyone that does that, but I want to have control of my stuff. So in order to get into Target, I need to have certain amounts of shipments I got to be able to produce. And so that's what we're going to be working on this upcoming year is production. So I'm really excited. So, hey, you guys. Hey, hey, hey. Does anyone wear turbans? I'm trying to figure that out. I know you guys, girl, y'all, it's so much going on. So much. I appreciate you understanding Rarest Hue. Is everyone doing well on this beautiful Monday? Hello, Dr. Tobes. What kind of doctor are you? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Thank you. Ooh, that's a long name. Trek Yahoo, comma, Trek Yahoo. Thank you. Yes. So, I love you too. Treka Yahoo. Treka. It's like I was rapping. So, yep, just a regular day for me. Mondays, I love Mondays. So, does anyone have any questions about their locks? You have any videos you want me to make? Do you even know who I am? Like, why am I watching this lady? My name is Chimere, and I'm the creative Dr. Locs. I have a question, if I may. Yes, you may. Bring it, please. I love answering questions. And Dr. Locs is a product line that is dedicated to the lock community. And I designed it myself because I was tired of dealing with buildup in people's hair. So everything that we will that we will sell will always be designed for locks, and it will never create a buildup because I test it on clients before I sell it to you guys. And I've been a loctician for about 15 years now. So, but I've paused. My locks are always unraveling at the roots. How can I maintain them when I'm not washing them? How do I keep them twisted? Okay, so I'm trying to take a look at your hair. So understand this. Don't take this the wrong way. Your hair is never going to always stay locked at the root because your hair... Now stay with me for a second because I have a solution. So if you're wanting, the quick answer would be, if you're wanting your locks to stay together and you don't want them to unravel at your root, I recommend you getting someone that knows how to properly interlock your hair. Okay. So a lot of people that know how to jack people up with interlocking. I personally love interlocking people's hair. Interlocking would be a great solution for you. However, I'm about education, so I need to educate you on this, and please forgive me if you already know this. So you guys, think about this. Let's pretend this is my lock, all right? So, no, let's pretend this is my lock, all right? So, these are my locks, right? They're baby locks, right? And so, bada boom. When you start your locks via comb coils, their locks might be this short or it might be longer, but let's pretend I'm starting my locks off with comb coiling, all right? So as they grow out, they're still in the baby stage. At some point, because what the baby stage is when every time you wash your hair, it comes undone, okay? So during the baby stage of me locking, they'll be coiling, and then like a month later, I'll rewash it, and then someone will retwist with your fingers and then back and forth. Now, the next stage is called the teenage phase. With the teenage phase, by now, my hair might be like this. The teenage phase is when your hair stops coming undone, but now it's poofy, all right? A lot of times people think, oh, snap, my hair, I'm locked. Calm down. You got another stage, but your hair is now in the teenage phase where, like a teenager, it has a lot to prove. It's big. It's not the shape that it's going to be, just like a teenager. Teenagers kind of grow into their body. And when you do wash it, it doesn't come undone anymore, but it requires some shaping. and you're having to be aware of how you're clipping. Just like a teenager, teenagers shouldn't smoke. Teenagers shouldn't do certain things early because it affects the growth later on as an adult. So keep in mind your hair is growing. So now the adult phase, now your hair is solidified. Okay. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because understand this, you will have all three stages in your hair. After you got into the adult phase, your hair will always have all three stages in your hair. So down here, we have the adult phase, which once upon a time, it used to be the teenage phase and the baby stage. So right here, the end of your lock will always be the adult phase. In the middle will be, which is normally like a couple inches away from your scalp, will always be the teenage phase. And at your scalp will always be the baby stage. Okay, so the woman that asked me that question is, hey, Ola, thank you. Understand the answer I give people when they say, yo, my locks always are loose at the root. Understand your locks are always going to be kind of loose at your root, or they come undone easily because it's always a baby stage. As long as you're living, breathing, sleeping, eating, pooping, your hair will always be loose at the root. Now you can retwist it, but it's going to come undone because that's always consistently going to be the baby stage right at your root. A couple inches away from your scalp, the lock is always going to be the teenage phase. And then inches past that, it's always going to be the adult phase. When I had locks, I had it for 9 years. I cut my locks past the adult phase, and I combed out the teenage phase and went up to the baby stage, which was easy to take out. So the young lady that asked me that, Shania, hopefully this answers your question. Understand that, and then now when some people have finer hair than others, then it's going to come undone easily. And if you have like more tighter coiled hair, it'll stay better. So let me see. I couldn't read while I was talking because I'll get distracted. All right. Hello. I'm going to answer your question in a sec. Okay. Thank you for letting me. I truly thought I was doing something. Nope, girl. This is why I love having this platform, the Dr. Locs platform. And I want to have as many videos as possible because there's a lot of misconceptions about the locking process. And a lot of people that are hairstylists will make people feel like their hair is not good enough. It's not doing enough. And you cannot compare it to everyone's situation. There are some like definite milestones, but there are some differences depending on your hair texture and the technique that you're doing. So I'm glad that was helpful. Thank you, the first Mansa. I appreciate that. I'm your reflection. Let's see. Rarest hue. How can I deal with the ugly phase with constant growth? I'm in one month in. First of all, rarest hue. Over here on this page, on this platform, we embrace all stages. Okay. I feel you. That's your truth. Okay. Over here, and when I was in the shop, I wish I could love up on you, but I'm gonna love up on you through here. I get the ugly phase. I get what you're saying, but what happens, and all of my OGs that are in here can relate to this, you're actually in a fun stage. It can be kind of frustrating because you're looking at your mom and pop, auntie, sister, cousin Riri that have locks and they had it for years and you want to get there. But understand this, everyone, including myself that had locks for a long time, you will remember back at the stage you're at now and realize how this is the dopest stage ever. You'll have so much body in this stage. I need you to embrace this stage, understand that it's dope as hell. Just like kids, right? Kids want to be grown-ups, and then until you're a grown-up, you realize, God damn, I had a small amount of time to be a child, and I had all this time to be an adult. So how can you deal with the constant growth? Just be patient. That's all I can say. There's no magical thing I can give you. Just understand when you blink twice, you're going to be out this stage, and then just keep taking pictures every month. You realize how fast this process goes. Depending on the texture, it might go faster or quicker. But I just really plead that you embrace this stage. All right. You're going to be beautiful. I'm loving your explanation. Thank you. Be encouraged. This is what I love to do, you guys. I love to teach. So when I come in here on these lives, I'm not wanting to ask you guys. I'm not wanting y'all to ask me questions to sell a bottle. I really want to answer your questions. Do you recommend starting locks during pregnancy? Girl, yes. Pregnancy hair growth is amazing, and it's really a spiritual journey. So if you feel inclined, do it. If you don't feel inclined, do not do it. Listen to yourself. Okay? Don't Google for that answer. You will know. If you feel like, nah, I'm gonna wait till my baby's out, do that. If you feel like, you know what? Because every time I've started someone's locks, it's they've started a new journey. And so, like, for me, I had mine for 9 years and I combed mine out, and then I started having babies. That was my journey. So you have to definitely dig deep inside yourself and figure out what makes sense to you. Don't let nobody talk you into what they do. And I know we could be persuaded and stuff like that, but you know when and the same way with someone might be watching this that wants to take their locks down. Don't be ashamed. It's a pregnancy. To me, it's a process, it's a journey, it's your journey. So all my clients that end up combing their locks out, I congratulate them because it's liberating. I've shaved all my hair off before. It's hair, and then a lot of times people grow their hair back and they lock again, so I had dyed my hair on the split ends, but now my locks tend to thin and break along the ends. How do I cure this? I would love to see your hair. Coloring your hair on split ends, that sounds like damage. And I don't know if there's a way to cure this. The best thing in my mind is I don't see how that can be cured is what I'm saying. I'm just going to be honest with you. So you might want to depend on the new hair that's growing in and let that go away. Okay. How often should I retwist queen? I would say I have a funny answer and then I have like a professional answer. My funny answer is when you look at the mirror and you say, oh, hell no, that's when it's time for you to retwist. Okay? Because everyone's different. I don't go by like you should do it this time. Everyone has different lifestyles. Now, my professional answer would be plus every 6 to 8 weeks, every 6 to 8 weeks in general. That's what I've noticed for my clients. Now, when I had locks, I twisted every 2.5 months. That was me. I liked my hair big. But everyone's different. So generally speaking, most people twist every 6 to 8 weeks. And I say twist when you feel like it. Now, when you wash your hair, understand you don't have to go in and twist every time you wash your hair. It depends on your goal. So if your goal is to keep your locks very neat at the root, yes, you'll twist it every time you wash it, but it's not necessary. Sometimes people will wash their hair, just keep it separated at the root with your fingers, keep it separated, and your locks will be fine. Do you guys deliver products in African? Yes, we do. We have several African countries that we're delivering to. It's just unfortunate that we have all the fees is really expensive with customs and stuff. We are looking into a retailer in South Africa. And like there's countries I have never even heard of that we shipped to. So some people have went on and paid the cost and did it. There's like lots of countries that we're shipping out to in Africa. I just never know how much it would cost you as far as shipping and customs. And when you order, you'll see the shipping costs, but we have no way of telling you how much the customs cost would be. But we're working on retailers. We're trying our hardest. What about postpartum hair loss with locks? I have scheduled the first time without locks. No, I had shedding the first time without locks, but it wasn't noticeable, do you think it will come out as a whole lock one by one? Let me see. What about postpartum hair loss with locks? I had shedding the first time. Just okay, let me just say this. In general, postpartum hair loss, okay? Everyone's postpartum situation is going to be different, okay? I was trying to go deep into your question, but in general, I get what you're asking. Do you think it will come out as a whole lock? It's no way for me to tell you in detail because every lock has its own personality. What I see common is people going through some issues in the front of their hair. And what will happen is that the base of the lock will get weak because that's the current. Understand your hair is constantly growing, right? So it takes us 9 months to produce a baby and deliver. So during that process, 9 months of hair growth could be like that much hair, all right? Maybe even more. So that much of your hair could be damaged. But then you'll have this lock hanging on the edge, okay? What I've done for my clients is wait. If they're wanting to hold on to that lock and have their hair grow out, because whatever happened, whether it be stress, pregnancy, whatever, it's going to be a phase. It goes out, and then the good stuff comes out. And then now you have this weak area between good hair, and in the middle is weak. And so what I've done is build a bridge with human kinky hair in between. Some people just whack it off, okay? Some people have been able to use thread and stuff like that. But I do lock extensions, so that's what I've done to help people. But I've seen it with clients, hair shedding, the whole postpartum thing is so, like, it can vary. And it's very hard for me to tell you exactly what's going to happen to those locks. I'm not sure, but I would say just give it some time. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. I know, having a baby new, it could be a lot of things going on. And it's the newness, dedicate some time to yourself. Take care of yourself as a mom. I'm a mom of two, so I'm telling you, don't forget about yourself. And understand this is all temporary. Your hair's gonna be fine. Some locks might go through some things, but then understand that your hair's gonna keep growing, and then you can fix those locks later on. What is the difference between crocheting and interlocking? The same thing. Well, no, I won't say that. Crocheting. So a lot of these terms are used kind of loosely. So y'all, let me give you what's in my brain. So when some people say I'm going to get some crochet locks, that could mean they're getting fake locks and they're going to have their locks placed in there via crocheting. The other thing is some people may be calling crocheting me, I already have locks and I'm going to tighten them up via crocheting. Because what it is, the interlocking technique is used with a tool that looks like a crochet needle. Some people use a crochet needle. Some people use literally a tool that that have been created by the Sister Lock community, or some type of tool that looks like a crochet needle. So that's where that comes from. What do you recommend we do to maintain our edges? When someone asks me that question, that tells me they're having issues with their edges, and so then my next statement is, what happened? What made your locks? What made your edges like that? And then my next statement is, don't do that no more. Okay? It could be a bonnet that was creating friction on your hair. Some people wear wigs on their locks. Some people, their technique that they're doing is creating strain on their edges. A baby, postpartum hair, that timeline will create bad edges. That's something you can't stop. So my suggestion is patience. Your hair's going to grow back. Just be patient. Eat your good stuff, good food, vitamins, all that stuff. So when someone says that, maintain your edges. So let's just say your edges are fine and you're just concerned. Maybe your homegirl got really bad edges. You want to make sure yours don't get like hers. Just keep doing what you're doing. Now, also, your question might be, are you trying to make sure your locks are twisted at the root? So if that's the case, then I'm going to say, because I remember you asking a similar question earlier, is make sure, couple things for you, Shania, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Make sure you're covering your hair up at night after you, say if you just got your hair freshly twisted yesterday. If you're wanting to secure your hair and make sure your retwist is neat, cover your hair up at night and cover your hair up when you're in the shower or in the tub. A lot of times people forget about that part, and when you're in the shower, you're pretty much in a steamer, and all the steam is making your hair come undone around the roots. It sounds like you have very fine hair, probably, Shania, and covering it up will help with that. How often should you retwist? So I answered this question earlier, locked and loved. It is a 2-part answer, and it is, you should, my silly answer is, when you look in the mirror and you say, oh, hell no, that's when it's time for you to retwist. Everyone's going to be different. I retwisted my locks every 2.5 months. And then my professional answer would be, based on what everyone normally does, every 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. But I'm a really liberating hairstylist, and I like my clients I give them the basis as far as like, do these things to eliminate breakage or damage or anything, but then the sky's the limit with everything else. So I'm trying to find my, let me see. Hopefully I answered your question, locked and loved. Hello, what products do you prefer for hair growth and fullness? The whole line. There's not one thing. I would say our top favorite, our top seller is the Janon leave-in conditioner. And it's a daily moisturizer. And it's not a conditioner. It's just a light leave-in. And, okay, besides the product, it's the internal factor as well. So I'm really big on what you do on it, like internally, because a lot of times people are, not you, Radisha Freeman, a lot of people will end up having like a shitload of products underneath their sink, and their products are not doing them any service because they're eating really horribly. They're stressed out, they're picking their hair, and they're just not doing all the right things, and then they're expecting a product to do this magical thing. It's a teamwork effort. So you have to drink your waters, eat right, make sure you're balanced inside internally, and you're eating some good stuff. And then on top of that, topical, you can, the Janai Leave Conditioner. I have some really dope moisturizers coming out, you guys. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm so tired of saying it's coming, but it's coming. You're very welcome, Shania. You're very welcome, Locked and Loved. Awesome. Can you use Afro hair products on locks? What are Afro hair products? Build-up removal. ACV rinse didn't do so well on mine. I probably messed up something. So I would not recommend, like, the lock community is doing their thing, but this is just me. Straight ACV rinses can strip your hair. I don't recommend it, or I definitely recommend it with some type of moisturizing steam treatments. You have to pick your hair back up and moisturize it. That doesn't mean a bunch of oils on your hair either. If you're having buildup issues, Locked in Love, what I recommend is figuring out why you're having a buildup. So this is the whole premise of Dr. Locs, is that number one, find out why you have buildup. Okay, a lot of times it could be from a product. Stop using that product. Afterwards, with the product line, Dr. Locs, you're not going to have the buildup anymore. And so what it does is freeze your hair. You can wash your hair with water, okay? The buildup will stop. With each wash, the buildup will come out. I love seeing buildup come out of people's hair. Let me know, make sure you guys can see me. The pre-cleanse, the Dr. Locs pre-cleanse, when that's like this whole system that we have is helping someone, that helps people with buildup. So first of all, stop using that thing, because sometimes people will buy the thing because you guys don't see a lock twisting gel that we provide. We don't provide that. So they'll keep their lock twisting gel, and then they'll buy the other products for Dr. Locs and say, why do I have buildup? Well, stop using that thing that's creating the buildup and go with the system I'm recommending. I'm a loctician, you guys. I put it together because I know it works. And a lot of times people are apprehensive about using a locking spray. They're like, that's not going to hold my hair. Yes, it will. Trust me. And the first step of the whole system we have is using the pre-cleanse. Spraying that hair. So Locked in Love, spraying your hair in that area with the pre-cleanse. The pre-cleanse has ACV in it. And then letting it sit and then washing it out. You're watching it go down the drain. Doing that a couple of times. And then afterwards, you use the shampoo, the Yasin shampoo. It's magic, y'all. It's like the best thing in the world to see buildup go out the drain, go down the drain. And then afterwards, you're using the rest of the system and you're not having to deal with buildup. I've had people get their hair done for the first time and then I'm taking the dryer up and they're like, yo, my hair is so light, because they're so used to after getting their hair done. And your loctician says, all right, you're dry. You pull the dryer up and then their locks are heavy. But absolutely every new client I've had, they say their hair is mad light because we're not putting it. Doesn't require much to lock your hair. The product line is not locking your hair. Your hair is going to lock naturally. So Locked in Love. Hopefully that's helpful. And you guys, we have some videos on our YouTube. You can check it out. I love anytime you guys have another question and you missed this live, send us a DM and in a message will get to me that I need to make another video. Cause I love talking about this. I just started using the line and it's been amazing. Appreciate this live. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Shanisha. I don't know what I was about to say, but I'm very thankful for you guys. And thank you so much for supporting me. The detangled hair products, are they harmful to locks? Detangling hair products. Yes. Bully. I'm not even going to try to. I must just say, Danny. Yes, they are. Because it's doing the opposite of what you want it to do. Locks are like matted hair. And so if you use detangling hair products, it's going to make it come apart. Save me before I be bald. Don't be bald, girl. You're going to be fine. You don't. Just don't, I'm not sure if you use the line, but like what's causing the buildup? Is vitamin E and flaxseed good for locks? I have not used those things. When you guys ask me what is good for locks, I have a whole line that's this platform that I solve the problem. Because what happens as a loctician, I got tired of having people trying things and it don't work. Trying things, it don't work. I never use that personally. So I'm going to say I don't know. And I've tried things myself. So when it's something that you guys ask me and I try and it don't work, I will tell you it does not work. But I did not wake up and say my vision in life is to make a product line. This fell into my lap because I got tired of not having something. My clients would ask me constantly on my other page, Chimere, yo, this stuff don't work. What can I use? 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 And I said, I'm going to make something. And there we are. We have Dr. Locs. So I'm just going to keep it real. Like, I make what I know works. I didn't know you had a line. We'll be trying. Thank you. No problem. This is what Dr. Locs is. And it's actually dope that you're following this page. You didn't even know it's a product line, because that means you came here for education, which is why I want to do this. So yes, Dr. Locs is a product line, and it's designed by myself out of frustration for not having anything that I could tell my clients to buy. I started traveling. My clients would fly me out to different states around the country to do their locks. And I wanted to send myself in a bottle. So that's where Dr. Locs started.
Are you still gonna eat the last pizza?
You can have the last pizza. There's no more. You guys, that's fine. Offspring. That was like 5 pieces.
It's only 3.
I bought more than 3.
It was 5,
It was 5.
I only ate 1.
Go ahead. Guess I won't be eating pizza. I didn't know you had. All right, so watching from Trinidad. Hey, Trinidad. Hey, you guys. So, you guys, I have this dope shirt I bought from Denver. I went to Denver a week ago, and it says, be a good person. And that's the premise of the whole company, and they're so dope. And of course, I bought like mad stuff, but it's called be a good person. I love it. So you can go to be a good person. I keep saying beagoodperson.com, and I am not selling this. They're not paying me, but I just love the concept, and I just wanted to tell you guys. So, what state are you based in? Georgia. Originally from Massachusetts by way of Virginia. So I'm a lover. Virginia is for lovers. So yeah, I don't take myself seriously at all, you guys. Where's everybody at? Where are you guys at? Where's everybody based? You see my computer on charger?
No. They just on your other phone.
You guys want to meet a really dope human? I made this human out my Boston. I was born in Brockton, Georgia as well. Haha, Snellville. I'm in Roswell. Look at this dope human that I'm so honored she chose me to be her mom.
Hi.
It's my baby. That's my big girl. Hey, Brooklyn. Shame on you when you step to old dirty bastard Brooklyn. Shame on you. Shame on you. All right, Boston's in the house. Is Brooklyn in the house? Is Boston in the house? Boston. Let me tell y'all something funny. Her dad is from Coney Island, and my people are from Boston, but I represent Virginia. But accents are different. So New England accents are different from New York accents. And so we joked and said that our kids are going to be all screwed up because I would say coffee and he would say coffee. And like, what would our children say?
Coffee.
Coffee, okay. Peace. Hey. Is that a fox that you put there? What is that? Hello, ready, set, great. Vermont, but from NYC. Okay. Hello. Your dream girl says, I just started my locks 2-strand. Whoop, whoop. I did not start all natural though. What tips do you have? There's so many tips. So I would recommend you going on, we have Instagram. We have our YouTube and we have our blog on our website. If you have any specific questions, let me know. It sounds like you had perm at the ends. That probably will fall off eventually. That happened to me. I literally stopped because there's no going natural when I had my locks. This was in the 90s and there was nobody going natural. So I didn't know to do any big chop or anything. So I had perm at the end of my locks and that eventually fell off. If it doesn't, cool. But let me know if you have any specific questions. Brockton. That's my birth city. Hello, you guys. Hello, Hair by Crystal. And I want to I want to have a group of locticians that use the line, and I would love to team up with them. So if you know anyone, if any of your locticians are Dr. Locs customers, let us know.
Can I eat it? If you don't want me to.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Yes, check out your dream girls. Check out our YouTube. I try to put y'all. I am I don't know. No, no, I'm probably Gen X or something. I'm this YouTube thing. I'm trying my best. I don't know how these YouTubers get on there and they're like, "Hello, you guys. I just woke up." I just can't do it all the time. I it's just not me. Um, but I am trying to upload as many videos as I can. On side of me putting this warehouse together. But yeah, I would love to be that person that's on there all the time, that's recording for you guys. So how they do it? Hey, you guys. Just woke up this morning. I'm brushing my teeth. So yeah. Someone want to talk to me? Okay, someone had a question. Okay, I answered that question. Do you deliver products in African countries? I do. All over, everywhere in the world, on this earth. So, well, as long as their country is allowing it right now. So, but yes, I like talking with you guys. Y'all are the shit, man. Some people are so nervous about getting on their platform because they're people, but y'all match. We are a reflection. So like, I'm dope, y'all dope, we having a vibe, this is cool. I'm so happy about my tribe, my people. Y'all my people. So, and it makes me think about Elle from Loc Living, my friend that passed away, and she always wanted unity in the Loc community. And I look forward to having something in the future where we all the people you follow on Instagram, all of us come together and having some type of Loc celebration in the future. So I look forward to doing that one day because I know that's what she wanted. So, but all right, you guys, I have to get my kiddos ready to go to their dads so mama can have a week off. I love co-parenting. I'm writing a book on co-parenting, so that will come out one day on my other platform. But co-parenting is lit, and I love offering recommendations and suggestions for people co-parenting so you can get along. So, all right, you guys, I started my locks. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me too, because I want you guys to feel comfortable, not feeling like nerve-wracking. There's so many people that are driving people up the walls about their locks. Let's all take a deep breath. It's gonna be okay. I wish all of y'all my babies. I wish all of y'all would be my clients. I cannot do hair right now, but I always tell my babies, my clients, to just relax. Because this internet thing can be bonkers. Like, just go on to our blog. We have information there. I have some videos on YouTube. If you don't get your questions answered, go on a DM. Say, yo, Chimere, I need to know this. Boom, bam. I'm going to make a video. And then we're going to all breathe together. 1, 2, 3. Okay? It's going to be all right. I'm telling you. Promise you. All right? Don't let nobody stress you out about your locks. My babies, my mamas that just had babies, relax. It's going to be fine. Okay? Your hair is going to keep growing. We're going to do better. We're going to eat better. We're going to do good. All right? Stay away from stress. Okay? We got it? Okay? Awesome. I love y'all so much. All right, you guys, I got to go do some other stuff, and I will be back. I'm trying to get on here more often, so this is pretty good. I went live last week, so. All right. Again, if you don't get your questions answered, go in the DM, send us DM, or I'm going to post this video. Write the question down there, and Q will get back with me. All right. I use warm warmer to not hot My hair wasn't dry. Yeah, warm water is best. Treat your hair like your skin. So awesome. And drink your water, you guys. Drink your water. Drink your water. All right, you guys. Y'all take care. I'll be back.